it's Liz here at Budget Beauty Blog, and today I wanted to bring you guys a special about one thing that I feel like makes a makeup look complete. I think concealer is one of the most important tools in a girl's makeup arsenal. It helps you disguise any imperfections, it can be used under the eye to highlight. It's just a wonderful tool to make or break any look. So today I wanted to bring you my top favorites from the drugstore, and the way I'm going to basically be doing this today is I'm just going to be explaining a bunch of different drugstore concealers that I've tried, and then at the very end I am going to list for you guys my top 5. So if you guys are interested in seeing my top 5 concealers from the drugstore that are affordable for you guys, then please stay tuned. So I want to start out this video by talking about like lipstick style concealers. This particular one is the CoverGirl stick from Wet n Wild, and it is in the color 802. Now, one thing that I want to start off by saying is that I know a lot of women love to wear like a salmon colored concealer underneath their eyes to just kind of cancel out the darkness and then put another concealer on top. Myself, I don't have too bad of under eye circles, so when I have a concealer, I really just want something that's going to highlight those under eye area and just make me look more fresh and awake. A lot of these concealers, the trouble that I have is that it's not really even a salmon color, but it more translates as like a pink, a really Pepto-Bismol-y pink on my skin. I think I'm just too fair for that. And one example of this, I'm going to show you the color that this comes to on my skin. It's just real pink, and it does not look good underneath my eyes. The other problem that I have with concealers like this is I feel like the formula itself is a little bit tacky. So this isn't something that I would feel comfortable putting underneath my eyes because it's not super blendable, and so I feel like I'm yanking on my under eye area with that real tender skin. And it's just, wouldn't be something that I would use for that. However, if you're in a pinch and you need something for your spots, so something maybe underneath your nostrils or maybe highlighting your brows, things like that, this would be terrific. It is only $2, so you know, it's something fantastic just to kind of throw in your purse and go. Another example of the lipstick concealer is this particular one that I bought from LA Colors. The consistency on this one is a little bit creamier, but it still has that same salmon undertone. It's real pinky, and so unless you're really looking to just transition from like the discoloration and then put another concealer on top, I really wouldn't recommend this one. This one is a little bit chalkier as well. So again, it's going to be great for maybe your spots underneath your nose or maybe highlighting your brows. But other than that, I really would not use this one particularly underneath the eyes unless I wasn't. Now, one concealer that kind of surprised me is this CoverGirl. It's a True Blend Fix Stick. Mine is in the color Fair. And it comes with a pencil like this, and I was really excited about this because it came with a pencil, and so I thought, oh, this would be great for like under eyes, and I can easily, you know, highlight and contour, and this will be great. But the formula was actually different than I was expecting it. The formula actually kind of reminded me of the Wet n Wild. It's a little bit thicker of a formula, and it's more, in my opinion, it's better for like spots, like underneath the nostrils, maybe a little pimples, stuff like that. But I wouldn't really use this underneath the eyes because once again, I feel like it's a thicker formula. It's a little bit more tacky, and once you put it on, you don't quite feel like it's all the way dry. It's a little, you can touch it with your fingers, and it's a little, it's kind of like your fingers are sticking to it. So this one was about $7 or $8. This one was $2. This one maybe has a tiny bit less of a salmon undertone, and it is going to be great for getting right underneath the eyebrows. So maybe if you're looking to spring for like a little bit more high quality, I guess, of a lipstick formula for the concealers, maybe go this route. But this one really suits just fine if you're just looking for a quick fix for spots. This one really is just fine, and it's only $2. This one's about $8. Now, I want to talk about my favorite out of all of these kind of lipsticky formula concealers. I found one the other day that I just feel like definitely deserves an honorable mention, and I just have to talk about it. I went to Dollar General, and as I mentioned previously, I've tried a lot of LA Colors products, including that concealer that I just showed you guys from their original line. But LA Colors recently has been coming out with a line of products that is in white packaging. It's their Pro line. And so they had this concealer available. It's called the LA Colors Pro Concealer Stick. And it was about $2, and it came once again, in a lipstick formula like this. And as I've had, you know, experiences before with the lipstick concealers, like I just mentioned, you know, I wasn't expecting that much out of this, but I figured I'd pick it up for $2 and just give it a whirl. So I tried this guy, and it really surprised me because this one does not have a pink undertone. It has more of like a custardy white highlighting undertone, and not to mention it has a great creamy consistency. I mean, it's very blendable. I'm just going to kind of move that around with my finger, and it's just really super easy to blend. This is something that I would definitely feel comfortable using underneath my eyes because it's very creamy. It doesn't feel tacky once you're done. It feels pretty dry. The consistency is really good. And not to mention, it has this great, clever packaging that you're just able to throw right in your purse and you're good to go. So this would probably be my favorite of the lipstick concealers because I was so impressed by it. And for $2, I feel like if you guys don't have this, then definitely go check out your Dollar General and maybe pick this up for a couple bucks. I'm very impressed by some things that LA Colors has to offer, and I'm actually thinking about doing a one brand tutorial on all the latest LA Colors products that I picked up. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, please give this video a thumbs up or just leave a comment down below. Now I want to get into the little liquid form concealers. They come like this. They just have a little doe foot applicator like this. I have tried several of these as well. This is the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer, and I think this is in light beige. I've had them in several colors as they are just $1. Once again, this is going to be great for underneath your eyes. It's going to be great for getting up above your eyebrow and really highlighting that area. But with that being said, again, I have that same issue wherein when I'm using these formulas, a lot of times they will either be too orangey or too pink for my fair skin. That's it right up there. So you can kind of see it's got like an orange undertone to it. With my fair skin, that wouldn't necessarily work underneath my under eyes. It would kind of make me look a little bit like an Oompa Loompa. I've tried this in several colors, and like I say, I've just never really hit the right match of like too pink or too orange. It is great for spots. Once again, I can easily blend that out and then maybe put some foundation on top and nobody would be the wiser. But, and for just $1, it's fine. Once again, I wouldn't technically use this for my under eye area. It's not something that I would go for, but for just $1, it's just fine for your spots. Well, the night before, like I said, the formula is super creamy and blendable, and once again, it's not real tacky. I'm running it through my fingers right now so you guys can see. It's not real tacky or anything like that, so it doesn't feel uncomfortable. And it's perfectly, it's a perfectly great concealer to have. It reminds me of a lot of other concealers that I've used, so I wouldn't say that this is really, I notice any anti-fatigue or anything crazy like that or radiant glow, but it definitely does cancel out the dark circles, and it's great for like a base underneath a more white toned highlighter if you're having some trouble with some dark circles. Okay, so my concealer countdown really wouldn't be complete without talking about Glamoflouge. Ooh, I'm holding it upside down. Sorry. This one is from Hard Candy at Walmart. I picked this up, and I think it was around $6 or $7. It's in the color Light. This concealer seriously is the bomb diggity. If you need something that's going to really cover up like a really tough spot or a little bit of acne, this concealer, if you just put like seriously a teeny tiny drop onto your pimples and kind of smooth it around, it will cover up anything. It's almost like a paste formula. I don't know how to describe that without making it sound gross, but it really, really works. Now, I've heard a lot of girls with really, really bad acne problems will actually mix this with a moisturizer and then wear this as a foundation. For me, this personally wouldn't be like a daily thing to do because this formula is super heavy, and so I don't really know how I feel about, putting that on my pores. But I will say that my sister recently had a bridal shower and my face broke out horribly, even into my eyes. And I just needed something that I would look okay in pictures with for, an hour or so. So I actually did mix this with a little bit of my foundation. And let me tell you guys, this did not go any place at all for the entire 3 hours. And nobody could tell that my face was completely broken out underneath that. This is the bomb if you just need really, really, really heavy coverage. If you need something that's going to just mask whatever you got going on, this is your tool that you are looking for, I promise. Okay, so now it's time to talk about my top 5 favorite drugstore concealers. Okay, my number 5 favorite concealer is this Rimmel Match Perfection tool, and it is in the color, oh my gosh, what is it in the color of? Oh, Fair and Light. This is great. I really, really like this. It comes with an applicator like this. It's like a little paintbrush. So it's really easy to just kind of direct your highlighter right underneath here and kind of go above and do whatever you got to do. It is fantastic for highlighting your under eye area. It's great for spots. It's just a really good concealer. And they say that this is a highlight as well. I definitely would agree with that. I find that this works perfectly well underneath my eye area. But it also does a great job with your spots. So if you're looking for something underneath the nostril, or you got some pimples or what have you, this is also a great tool for that. The only reason this came in number 5 for me is because I've discovered so many other great concealers that I also really love. But for the price point, if you're just looking for like a cheaper concealer, I mean, this is your man here. This is great. And again, once again, it's really super easy, and it just kind of directs you on where to go with this little paintbrush. So I would recommend picking this up if you're looking for a cheaper concealer that actually works. At number 4, my pick is this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser of Dark Circles. And it says it has goji berry and haloxyl. I don't know about all that, but this is in the color Fair. And it comes with a sponge applicator like this. Once again, it's really super easy to apply. It does go great underneath the eyes. This is a fantastic concealer. The only reason why this placed at number 4 for me is because the sponge tip, to me, it doesn't give like a heavy enough application. So sometimes I have to circle back, and that kind of makes me a little annoyed. But other than that, I mean, for the price tag, I think this was maybe around $7 or $8. I think I had a coupon with this when I purchased. This is a great concealer, and as you can see, you get quite a bit of formula. I've been using this for the last 2 months, and I still have all this left. So that's a lot left within this guy. It is great. It does go very well and very light and very easy to blend. So this would probably be my number 4 pick, and I really enjoy this concealer. At number 3, please excuse the packaging, but this is my Dream Lumi concealer, once again from Maybelline. And this is a highlighting concealer. I actually left mine in the car, so I'm really, really sad about that because now it's gone, but I gotta go get another one. But I wanted to at least be able to show you guys. It again comes with a paintbrush, so it's similar to the packaging on the top to the Rimmel concealer that I showed before. Let's see, mine is, I don't even know. Okay, it's in ivory. And this concealer is seriously great for underneath your eye. It gives this absolutely beautiful glowing kind of effect. It's super easy to apply. Once again, I think it was maybe $8. I always use coupons on Maybelline if I can find them. So this was a really great concealer. I definitely want to go repurchase. It just gives this beautiful glow, super easy, and you get about this much formula. So I'd used this for about 2 months before I finally left it in the car and let the sun bake the heck out of it. But I would recommend this. It's an absolutely beautiful formula. It's great for spots, it's great for under eye, and it definitely does what it claims, and it definitely gives you that beautiful highlighted glow. Okay, this was a really hard choice for me because I was between my top 2 for which was going to be second and which was going to be first. But I would have to say I think this places in my second, even though I love, love, love this. This is the Sonia Kashuk palette for concealers, and it's in light. And what I love about this is you've got like a light concealer, a medium concealer, you've got a green to cancel out your undertones, and then you've also got like a powder. This palette I think cost me about $10, but as you can see, I'm getting my use out of it. I've already hit pan here. I've used these two several times, and I've definitely used the powder as well. This is the best thing in the world for traveling purposes. If you don't want to bring your foundation along and you just want to pack maybe 4 or 5 items, this is fantastic because you can use your green for canceling out your redness, your concealer for underneath the eyes, medium if you want to put it underneath and kind of contour. I mean, this kind of takes the place of everything. The formula is this really super like creamy custardy color. It's absolutely beautiful. You get all 4 products for the $10 charge. So even though it's a little pricey, I mean, getting all 4 of these things is fantastic. And let's be honest, sometimes even just one thing of foundation would cost more than that. And with this, you're getting 4 things. So I really have enjoyed this palette. The only reason this did not come in number 1 for me is because I have found my holy grail of concealers, and it's coming in next at number 1, and I'm getting ready to show you guys. So Even though I love this, I love my NYX concealer even more. Okay, my number one concealer is this Maybelline FitMe in the color Fair. It comes just like this. This has been considered a dupe for many high-end, many high-end concealers. The packaging doesn't really look that amazing or like anything is really that exciting. It's just kind of a doe foot like this. But let me tell you, the formula is absolutely, I'm actually wearing it right now, so I'm going to get like really close so you guys can see like the under eye. It is just the most beautiful, like custardy formula. It just kind of glides on underneath your under eye area. It's super blendable and creamy. It's obviously skinny and easy to pack. The price tag was good. I think it was like maybe $6 or $7 at Walmart. I am going to repurchase this for the rest of my life. I'm completely sold on this. And I love my other concealers too, and I've tried them, but this one, I mean, if you haven't given this a shot and you're a fair girl like me, give this concealer a try. To me, this is just the most beautiful formula and so easy to blend, and I just really love this concealer. I would recommend this. I feel kind of sad because I think I overused the product and I think I'm using maybe too much of it. But it's because I love it so much. I mean, it just works. So let me know in the comments section below if you agree with my choices, if maybe you have a top number one that wasn't even included here that you think that I should give a shot. I'm always curious to hear from you guys on your feedback. I want to know what you think. So leave your comments below, leave your likes below, and let me know what you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye!